Greetings everyone, Core here. It's time for some more Pokemon TCG opening. And we're hunting still for the Secret Rare Mewtwo with Shiny Legends. This is box number 6. Which, like I said, I'm pretty much doing 7 boxes unless I happen to come across a really cheap box. Most of these I've been getting them for about 40 to like 37 bucks, so that's decent. That's actually 37 is really good right now. It's pretty much the cheapest you'll find it. Once again, you get your sleeve. For those that haven't seen any of my other ones, what's wrong with you? You should be watching them all. But of course, you get your art on the inside, which I have actually been starting to hang them up for these Elite Trainer boxes because it seems kind of nice to have. And of course, you do get your little booklet, which has some tips and tricks for certain cards, as well as a list of all the Pokemon cards in here. And of course, there's the one that we want, which is the Shining Secret Rare Mewtwo. Just trying to put all this stuff, but yeah. So it's box number 6. So far, we haven't gotten him yet, which is surprising because from what I've seen from other people, usually by the time they get past 50 packs or so, they usually have them. So I guess I'm just unlucky, or maybe I am getting those rocks, which are probably the best card in here for actual play, but overall just not getting lucky at all. Of course, we do get the Shiny Legends code, which I will be giving that away to someone randomly. Of course, you get your packs, you get your energies, dividers, as well as your dice and your tokens. But we don't need all this right now, so it's going off to the side. Of course, you do get your Shining Ho-Ho, which, like I said, 6 box, 6 Shining Ho-Hos. It's a little overkill, I know, but it's so nice. I can't bring myself to buy the $80 box of the Premier, just because I don't really care about all the other cards that come in it, and I still only get 10 packs. And I don't really want to get the Mewtwo or the Pikachu pin collection one because you only get 3 packs for 15 bucks. So this is just the best value, and that's what I'm going for, is value. So we get our Shiny Ho-Ho once more, and we have our, make sure there's 10 packs. So box number 6, hopefully this is the lucky one, and we get our Mewtwo. Because I thought about buying just a graded card of it, just because I want it, but that just seems, those suckers are going for like $100 and something, so yeah, no. I think I'll just stick to these and just hopefully get some good cards like the Zoroarks and stuff like that. But starting off, Fighting Energy, Arbok, Cineroar, Sophocles, Ekans, Rillaboom, Voltorb, Litten, Purling. Nice. We do get a nice Reverse Energy Fairy, which I think I already have one. And then we get a Zoroark GX, which is awesome because he is the most useful and valuable card in this set, I think. Valuable not as far as price, but valuable as far as use. Especially since Shiny Legends still hasn't been, I don't believe it's been officially okay to play in competitive, but of course people are still playing it, just among themselves. So it's a good card. I mean, low attack values, colorless attack values, except for his GX move, which is a double darkness, which is still pretty cheap. And then his ability is the big one, which is trade. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. And that's the big reason people want him. It's because of that ability, which is pretty awesome because it's pretty much a free draw. Golett is reversed, and we get a Reshim, I believe it is, as our holo. And of course, these are always fun to open because you always get a holo in them, if not better. And that just feels so satisfying when you're opening these up. So, Fighting Energy, Switch, Carnivine, Electrode, Shroomish, Golett, Berlin, Plush, Arbok, Reverse Fall, and I Raichu. Raichu is probably the second valuable card to play wise because he has some interesting attacks. The thing I really find interesting about him is his powerful Spark, because in the description it says this attack does 20 damage times the amount of electric energy attached to your Pokemon. You could pretty much stack it onto him. Oh no, it wasn't him. There was another one. It was Zarok? No. Who was it? I'm trying to remember now. There was someone that says it does damage for each or something. I don't remember exactly what. It's supposed to do like some ridiculous damage for like each Pokemon or something for damage counters and everything. But it's not like for itself. It's just like it takes into account for everyone. I'll have to look it up again. I forget who it was. Man, I thought it was the Raichu for some reason. Guess not. Water Energy, Spirit Tomb, Pokemon Breeder, Venusaur. Which Venusaur's been pretty good, especially for grass decks. You know, his ability giving you any grass energy is considered double grass energy. So a lot of those big grass energy moves, nice. And we get a Shining Arceus. Arceus is really good if you're going to be taking some damage to your bench. He prevents all bench damage, which is great. And I just realized our reverse foils, nice. We actually have the Ekans and the Arbok in reverse foils. So far not bad. We already pulled GXs and Shinies, which is pretty crazy. Only one pack with a regular foil, which is still pretty good. Trying to keep track of my codes. So far, good box. Still Energy, Carnivine, Venusaur again, Scraggy, Voltorb, Ekans, Azurill, which is always cool as reverse foil, and a Raikou. I don't know, for some reason, this Raikou is pretty cool. I actually have him in my Tapu Koku deck right now, but I'm probably going to switch him out for Drampa instead. The reason I like him is because Booming Thunder, attach a electric energy card from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon, which is good because then it gets my electric energies out there for my discard. But the thing is, Rayquaza from the Sun and Moon set or the Guardians Rising set, double colorless attack. He has the same health, and his attack takes 2 basic energies, any kind of basic energies from your discard pile, and puts them onto your bench, or onto your bench Pokemon. You know, it's 2 double colorless, but you know it's a little more expensive, especially if you're not running double colorless, which I am currently. And he only uses 1 lightning, which is good because it's faster, and you don't have to worry about pulling that double colorless to really make it worth it. But I don't know, I think Rayquaza is just a little bit better because I pretty much just need a Pokemon in my deck, a couple strong guys that I could call on in case I run against a lone Ninetales, just the regular lone Ninetales from Burning Shadows, I believe, because his ability does not makes it so he does not take any damage from GXs or EX Pokemon. And since I'm pretty much relying on my Latios, pretty much relying on my Tapu Kokos, which is great because they don't have any resistances, so I don't have to worry about weaknesses or anything like that for them, as compared to most electrics. They are GXs, so an Alolan Ninetales will shut me down. Granted, I do run a Jolteon EX, and its ability, which is a 1 electric energy, it doesn't take into effect any effects from the Pokemon or cards. and it just does damage. That's it. You know, no weaknesses, no resistances, no nothing. So it could get through that ability, which is pretty awesome, I think. Because I've actually used it a few times online, and I think it just throws people off. Socrates, reverse foil, and ooh, we get another full art Entei. That is cool. And we actually already have one from, I think, one of our first boxes. Wow, we're actually pulling some good ones. Last time we did one of these, we didn't start off this good. So far I have 3 Zoroarks, 2 Entei full arts, and then I believe I have 3 Raichus now. But yeah, so the Alolan Ninetales, the regular one, not the GX, is pretty annoying because a lot of people are pretty much running, you know, GXs and EXs as their main, you know, damagers. So they can pretty much, you know, stonewall a whole game until someone outdraws, which I almost made him outdraw, which is hilarious. You know, Manaphy. So our hollow, not bad. We're actually going, you know, 50-50 as far as shinies and GXs compared to our regular foils. That's pretty good ratio, I would say. Let's see if it keeps up. Still no secrets. I don't think, did I pull a secret? Yeah, I did. I pulled the secret. Oops, and I messed that up completely. I think I took one too many cards from the back. So our rare is a shaman. Yeah, so what was I saying? Yeah, so I've only pulled one secret from these. Let's just go through these. Double colorless, put that to the size. T, skip up. You know, Goldfish, or Bulbasaur, and Electrode. I've only pulled one secret, which was the secret rainbow of Zoroark, I believe. I actually ended up selling him because he's one of the more expensive cards right now, and I figured I could pretty much, if I wanted to, I could sell him, still buy 2 regular Zoroarks, and be more useful in a deck compared to just having that one, and just capitalized on it, and I think it was pretty well. I don't regret it, because he was starting to drop in price a little bit, so I kind of sold him at his peak. And our Marshadow is our last one. So our ratio did mess up a little. We did not get, you know, the 50-50 split for GXs and shinies, but still, you know, pull the full art, which full arts are kind of like secrets in a way. We did pull a shiny. We did get also a hollow color energy, and we got some decent foils. Not too bad, but overall pretty good. We got the Zoroark. The Zoroark is pretty much value of half the box. The Entei and the Raichu, of course, and the shiny Arceus pretty much made up the rest of the price of the box. So that's pretty good so far. Still got one more box. Number 7. Hopefully it's lucky number 7. For number 6, it's pretty good. If 7 is better than this, I think we're gonna get that Mewtwo secret. But stay tuned after these, and we're gonna actually have a Crimson Invasion full box opening this weekend, Saturday, because this week we're opening up our Shiny Legends in anticipation for that. So stay tuned for that if you're interested, because we'll be giving away half those codes, so it gets you a nice little kickstart right at the beginning. But yeah, so we're giving away half the codes here, 5 just for you guys, 5 for me, and of course our Shiny Legends box code we will be giving away as well. And of course, saving this to the end once more, if you do want a code, leave a comment, email me at dcw_core@yahoo.com. Make sure it is titled YouTube Booster, and try to put your name in the description. That just helps me out so I can link it back to your YouTube comment, because I'm just trying to get everyone a code, and this is just the easiest way. I do send out multiple codes sometimes. You know, the box codes and everything, those are just picked at random, so keep an eye out, keep trying, because sooner or later you're gonna get one probably, because there's not too many people actually emailing me and doing the rules correctly. There are some people still commenting and not sending email. Please send the email if you do want a code, because I am not giving these codes away any other way for now, because I just want everyone to try to get at least one code. But until next time, guys, later.